Hello again and welcome back. Welcome to a new class, class number 170. We're making progress. When we finish this class today, cuando terminemos, en español utiliza ese subjuntivo, cuando terminemos. En inglés usamos el indicativo, cuando terminamos. When we finish this class today, we will have only 25 classes left, which means we are slowly moving towards the end of the basic section, which means that we have a good reason to start to celebrate. We can't celebrate yet, but we can certainly start preparing to celebrate. But it's a preliminary celebration because we need to continue with the intermediate level after this one, and then after the intermediate level, the advanced level. We still have a long way to go. The road is long, but with my help and the help of the other teachers, and especially with your help and collaboration, the road is perfect. Yes, un calzado, la calzada bien asfaltada. Clean, but you need to work and we need to work. All right, let's go to camera one and begin a small review of class 169. The class from yesterday, utilizando el genitivo sajón, from yesterday's class. Shall we? Let's go. All right, to play is jugar. I played tennis last week. I played golf last summer. I played chess. Estoy hablando en el pasado simple, para que oigáis la D. I played, igual que me alojé en ese hotel ayer, I stayed in that hotel yesterday. I played golf last summer. I played golf every day for 1 month. I played 9 holes every day. I didn't play 18 holes. I played tennis last week. I played with a friend of mine. I played tennis. I played in the morning. I didn't play in the afternoon. I played on a Sunday. I didn't play on a Saturday. Okay? I played. All right. Now, when I was a boy, when I was 9 years old, I played the piano every day. And when I was 10 years old, I played the piano every day too. Yeah. I played the piano a lot. And then, when I was 14, I learned to play the guitar. And I played the guitar 1 or 2 hours every day for 10 years. No, miento. For 5 years. Yeah. For 6 years. And then I came to Spain and I started to play the classical guitar. La-da-da-da-da. Yes, and I played the classical guitar every day until now. Many years. I have been playing the classical guitar for many, many years. Spanish guitar and classical guitar. And sometimes the electric guitar, but not very often. But when I was a teenager, I played. ¿A qué os cuesta? Played. Casi como añadir una A después. Played. Endureciendo esa D. Es una D. Como la D española cuando iniciáis una palabra. Dinamarca es una D dura. No decís Dinamarca. Dado. Jugar a los dados. La primera D en español, tiene un sonido fonético radicalmente diferente que la segunda D. En dado. Dado que estoy aquí, O dado que estamos jugando los dados, dado. Fijaos en la D inicial y dos letritas más tarde la D en medio. Y la inmensa diferencia fonética entre las dos Ds. Dado, dado, dado. Pues la D en inglés se asemeja a la primera siempre. Por eso cuando venimos los norteamericanos y los ingleses, los extranjeros aquí, no solemos decir dado, decimos dado. Dado que es importante jugar a los dados, es un acento extranjero. Pero fijándoos en los acentos de los extranjeros, os da pistas sobre cómo pronunciar las letras, en este caso en inglés. Dado que, dado, stayed, played. I played tennis 2 hours last Saturday. I played golf every day last summer. I played poker every day for 1 semester at the university. I played. All right. Did you play tennis last week? No, I didn't play tennis last week. Did you play golf last week? Yes, I played golf last week. What kind of clubs did you use? ¿Qué tipo de palos? ¿Qué marca? What kind of clubs? I used Wilson clubs. That's what kind of clubs. What kind of cup is this? What kind of cup? It's a ceramic cup. What kind of shirt is that, Richard? This? I don't know. I think it's a cotton. No, the algodón. I think it's a cotton shirt. Yeah. What kind of pen is that? This? I don't know. It's a cheap pen. It's made of plastic. What kind of pen? I really don't know. But it's a ballpoint, bolígrafo. It's a simple pen. It's not sophisticated. It's not expensive. What kind of car do you have? Me? Oh, I have an English car. Yeah. What kind of car do you have? What kind of watch do you have? What kind of people do you work with? What kind of country is Spain? What kind of car does your boss have? What kind of job do you have? What kind of cosmetics does your wife use? What kind of razor do you use for shaving? What kind of shaving cream do you use? What kind of restaurants do you prefer? What kind of cars do you prefer? What kind of? De nuevo tenemos una D dura. Todas las Ds en inglés son duras. No existe la D suave como en español, como Madrid, o dado, hablad. Ese D no existe en inglés. Hablad, ardid, en vez de ardiz. Okay? You need to remember this, and you need to practice the D in English. Many other things too, but don't forget the D. I'll be back in just a few minutes.
Hello everyone, my name is Layla. Today we're going to do a review class, and to help me with that, Esther is here. How are you?
Fine, thank you, Layla. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Are you ready to practice?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I want to hear. So first we're going to practice with the verb play, which can mean to play a game, to play a sport, or an instrument. Okay, so we use that verb for all of those 3 separate actions. So now I'm just going to bombard Esther with a lot of questions.
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
Great, okay. Do you play any instruments?
No, I don't play any instrument.
I don't
play any instrument.
Okay, I didn't hear the T at the end of don't.
I don't play any instrument.
Fantastic. I play any?
Any instrument.
Oh, instruments.
Instruments.
Yeah, okay, so common mistake, don't worry. So remember, when we use any and the noun is countable, we have to add an S, okay? So I don't play any instruments. Okay, so I'll just ask you one more time. Do you play any instruments?
I don't play any instruments.
Okay, ask me if I play any instruments.
Do you play any instruments?
No, I don't play any instruments, unfortunately. Okay, ask me what instrument I would like to play.
What instrument would you like to play?
Okay, I would like to play the guitar.
Yes.
Yes. What about you? What instrument would you like to play?
I would like to play the piano. The piano.
The piano.
I would like to play the piano.
Good, okay. Do you know how to play poker?
No, I don't know how to play poker.
Okay, now you're not saying the T at the end.
I don't know how to play poker.
Very good, okay. Ask me if I know how to play poker.
Do you know how to play poker?
Yes, I know how to play poker. I lived very close to Las Vegas, so. Do you know how to play tennis?
No, I don't know how to play tennis.
Okay, now, no. We want to make sure that we say no, like an N-O-U sound. No.
No, I don't know how to play tennis.
Okay, and the T at the end of don't?
I don't know how to play tennis.
Good, okay. Do you know how to play handball?
Handball.
Handball.
No, I don't know how to play handball.
Okay, now you're not saying the T again.
I don't know how to play handball.
Okay. Do you know how to play any sports?
Yes, well, I know how to ski.
You know how to ski,
Yes.
okay. Do you know how to snowboard?
No, I don't know how to snowboard.
Okay, ask me if I know how to snowboard.
Do you know how to snowboard?
Well, I only went once. Technically, that wouldn't allow me to know how to snowboard, right? But I'd like to
Yes.
go, I would like to learn how to snowboard.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know how to play paddle?
No, I don't know how to play paddle.
Okay. What about these two? They're two very famous card games that a lot of the university students play.
Moose?
Moose, yes, that's one of them. Do you know how to play moose?
No, I don't know how to play moose.
Okay, all right, so you weren't in the cafeteria playing moose. Well, you should have been in class.
I should stay in class.
You should be in class, right?
I should be in class.
Okay, all right, so the next part is what kind of, okay? ¿Qué tipo de? All right, so same thing, I'll just ask you a lot of questions, okay? What kind of car do you drive?
I drive a small car.
Okay.
The-
Okay, so if I ask you what kind of car do you drive, you can tell me the brand.
the brand.
Uh-huh.
I drive a Chevrolet.
Okay. Ask me what kind of car I drive.
What kind of car do you drive?
I drive a Peugeot. Okay. What kind of cereal do you have for breakfast?
I usually have cornflakes for breakfast.
Okay, good. Okay, so just one thing here. Usually, okay, it's a just sound. Usually, like the Argentinian show. Okay, usually. Say it one more time for me.
I usually have cornflakes for breakfast.
Okay, good. All right. What kind of books do you like to read?
I like to read books about trips.
Okay. It's like traveling books.
Yes, traveling books.
Okay, what kind of books do you not like to read?
I don't like to read books about love stories.
Okay, so okay. What kind of TV series do you like to watch?
TV.
TV series. Mm-hmm.
I like to watch adventures TV series.
Okay, adventurous like Lost and this kind?
Yes, and Red Eagle.
And Red Eagle.
Eagle.
Okay, all right. That's the Spanish one.
Yes.
Right? Okay. All right. What kind of restaurants do you like to go to?
I like to go to Indian restaurants.
Ooh,
Yes.
Indian. Yummy. There are a lot more Indian restaurants now than 10 years ago.
Yes.
Okay. Ask me what kind of restaurants I like to go to.
What kind of restaurants do you like to go? To go.
To go to.
To.
One more time.
What kind of restaurants do you like to go to?
I like to go to international food restaurants as well. Okay. Ask me what kind of restaurants I don't like to go to.
What kind of restaurants you don't
Do
you go?
Do you not
Do you not
like?
to go to?
Okay. I don't like to go to noisy restaurants.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's all the time we have for today. So thank you very much.
Thank
and
you.
I will see you next time. Goodbye.
Okay, welcome back. You know, I have a question. You know, I was thinking the other day, what's the problem? Excuse me? Do you have a question? Yes, Richard. Well, shoot. Dispara. What's your question? Richard, yes? Do you mind, excuse me? Do you mind, finish? Do you mind moving the cup away from your mouth? Ah, why? Well, because I like to see your lips when you're speaking. You're speaking a foreign language for me, Richard, and I prefer to be able, prefiero poder, I prefer to be able to see your lips when you're talking. If you put your cup in front of your mouth when you're talking, I can't see your lips. So do you mind putting the cup down? No, I don't mind. I don't mind putting, gerundio, the cup down. Fine. Can I ask you a question? Sure. Do you mind moving the camera 1? You're behind camera number 2, and Maria wants you to change and sit behind camera number 1. Is that okay? Do you mind? Anda, porfa. Do you mind? ¿Te importa? Do you mind moving, gerundio, moving to that camera? No, you don't mind? Good. Please, move. Okay. Now, as I was telling you, the other day, I was talking, excuse me? Richard. Yeah, what's the problem? Do you mind, sorry? Do you mind moving your hands out of the way? Why? Your hands are in the way. In the way of what? In the way of your mouth. I can't see your lips again. Ah, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. Now, as I was telling you the other day, excuse me, Richard, do you mind putting the pen down? Do you mind? No, I don't mind putting the pen down. All right. Now, as I was trying to tell you the other day, excuse me, Richard. Yes. Do you mind using your hands less when you speak? Well, what's the problem with my hands? Well, do you mind using them less? No, I don't mind, but why? What's the problem? What difference does it make? ¿Qué importa? What difference does it make if I use my hands or not? Well, Richard, do you mind using your hands less? Sure, no problem, but tell me why. Because when you use your hands, it distracts me. I'm trying to pay attention to your English and watching your lips, and when you're moving your hands constantly, it distracts my attention. So do you mind teaching on television without so much dynamic hand movement? Do you mind? No, I don't mind. ¿Qué más da? What difference does it make? I don't really care whether I use my hands or not. Is that okay? Can I do it like that? Well, you can use your hands, but not so much. So, do you mind using your hands less? No, I don't mind. ¿Te importa traer el coche mañana? En español el infinitivo, traer. En inglés el gerundio trayendo. ¿Te importa trayendo? Qué raro suena en español, pero en inglés no. Do you mind bringing the car tomorrow? Do you mind taking me home after work today? Do you mind finding a different cup? I'm tired of that same cup every day, Richard. Come on. Change it. Do you mind using a different pen? Come on. That blue pen that Vaughn pen is cheap. It's made of plastic. Come on. Get a better pen. Do you mind using a different pen? And do you mind getting rid of the paper clip? Deshacerme de esto. ¿Desde cuándo? Since when do English teachers hold a paper clip when they're teaching on television? Come on. Do you mind putting down the paper clip? No, I don't mind putting down the paper clip, but I like it. I like to do something with my hands when I'm teaching. All right? So I like playing with a paper clip when I teach. Do you mind if I play? Ahora, aquí no he dicho, do you mind playing? Eso sería para ti. Ahora, ¿te importa que yo juegue? Do you mind if? ¿Te importa si juego en inglés? Do you mind if I continue playing with my paperclip? I get nervous teaching on television, so I need something in my hand to reduce the nervousness. Yeah. Do you mind if I continue? No, I don't mind. But do you mind putting it down for the moment, Richard? No problem. I'll put it down for the moment, okay? And another question, Richard. Yes, what? Do you mind giving fewer sermons? Fewer sermons or more sermons? No, do you mind giving fewer sermons? I'm tired of your sermons. I know I need to make an effort. You don't need to tell me 23,000 times. Well, do you mind if I continue? We only have about 25 classes left. Do you mind if I continue sermoning you at the end of each program? Do you mind? Now, do you mind if I speak slowly sometimes? In the advanced class, I speak fast, and often in the intermediate class. But with you, I prefer to speak relatively slowly to make English more accessible, more attractive, okay? You don't need to speak fast to be a good speaker. In fact, I recommend you speak slowly, all right? Do you mind speaking more slowly? Do you mind do you mind moving a bit to your left? Yeah, just a bit. Well, excuse me, do you mind moving back to your right just a little? I prefer you to be perfectly centered in the camera. And you're sitting on the sofa or on the couch in your house and you're not sitting. Do you mind moving a bit to your right? To my left, to your right? Yeah. No, that's too much. Do you mind moving back? Just a few centimeters. There, perfect. All right, now, do you mind waiting for a few minutes during the break? Our sponsors have a few words to say, and then I'll be back. All right. I'll tell you things I don't mind doing. I don't mind coming here. I don't mind, no me importa venir aquí, ni me importa hablar con vosotros, ni me importa trabajar con María. I don't mind coming here. Really, I don't mind. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. I enjoy it. I don't mind coming here. I don't mind wearing so much makeup. It's exigencias del guión. Eh? It's part of the idea. It's part of the script, wearing makeup. So I don't mind wearing makeup. I don't mind driving 23 kilometers to come here. I don't mind spending an hour with you on television, no problem. In fact, it's not a question that I don't mind doing it, it's I enjoy doing it. Yeah. There are a lot of things I don't mind doing. And teaching English, I certainly don't mind teaching English. In fact, I enjoy it. I'll be back after our next teacher.
Hello everyone, I'm Natasha, your teacher for today, and I'm here with a famous student. Her name is Pilar. How are you, Pilar?
Fine, thank you, Natasha. And you?
I'm great, okay? What did you do today to improve your English, para mejorar tu inglés?
I'm watching TV.
Okay, very good. When? When are you watching TV?
In the morning.
Okay.
Yes.
While you're doing something else, mientras haces otra cosa?
No, I look for an hour.
I watch TV for an hour.
I watch TV for an hour.
Very good.
Only.
So you learn with yourself. Aprendes contigo misma.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
that's very
true.
good. That's very good advice. Not everyone can learn with themselves, but you can record yourself, for example. Okay, you can record yourself and listen to it many months later to see if you've improved, for example. Okay, you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And we're going to focus on our main point of the day, okay? En nuestro punto principal de gramática. Vamos a ver el verbo importar, okay? Pero lo vamos a ver en negativo, okay? Entonces yo os voy a preguntar, do you mind paying? Okay? Y tenéis que contestar, no, I don't mind paying, okay? I don't mind más el verbo con ing, okay? Are you ready? Are you ready, Pilar?
Natasha, what does pain mean?
Pay.
Pay.
Pay, paying, yeah?
Pagar.
Pay, pagar, okay?
Okay.
So, Pilar, do you mind paying?
No, I don't mind paying.
Okay, vamos a empezar con muchas preguntas, okay? You ready?
Yes, I am.
Do you mind having lunch with me?
No, I don't mind having lunch with you.
Okay, y quiero escuchar esa D de mind.
No, I don't mind having lunch with you.
Perfect. No, I don't mind having lunch with you. Okay, the next one is for you at home. Do you mind calling later? Do you mind calling later? Very good. No, I don't mind calling later. No, I don't mind calling later, okay? Mucho cuidado con la pronunciación de mind, okay? Porque aunque se escribe con una I, se pronuncia como si fuera AI, mind. Y hay que pronunciar esa D final, okay? Porque si no parece mine, de mío, ¿no? Okay, the next one. Do you mind answering my questions aloud?
No, I don't mind answering your questions aloud.
Very good. ¿Qué es aloud?
En voz alta.
Very good, okay? Do you mind answering my questions aloud? No, I don't mind answering your questions aloud. Very good. The next one is for you as well, okay? Do you mind bringing me a coffee?
No, I don't mind bringing you a coffee.
¿Y la D?
I don't mind bringing you a coffee.
Perfect, okay? No, I don't mind bringing you a coffee. Okay, the next one is for you at home, okay? Do you mind taking a picture? Do you mind taking a picture? Very good. No, I don't mind taking a picture. No, I don't mind taking a picture. Mucho cuidado con la pronunciación de picture, ¿ok? Porque aunque se escribe con una T ahí, no se pronuncia la T. Se pronuncia como si fuera CH, ¿vale? Y como si tuviese una A realmente al final ahí. Aunque en inglés americano se diría picture, ¿ok? Pero de todos modos es como una CH. So, Pilar, can you repeat this? Do you mind taking a picture?
No, I don't mind taking a picture.
Very good pronunciation. Very good. One more time. Picture.
No, I don't mind taking a picture.
I'm very proud of Pilar. Huh? What is proud?
Thank you. Orgullosa.
Yes. Okay, the next one. Do you mind changing the channel?
No, I don't mind changing the channel.
One more time.
No, I don't mind changing the channel.
It's a tongue twister, okay?
Yes.
Because it's changing the channel, okay? The next one is for you at home, okay? Do you mind taking me to the airport? Do you mind taking me to the airport? Very good. No, I don't mind taking you to the airport. No, I don't mind taking you to the airport, okay? Remember the pronunciation of mind, okay? Very important. Okay, you ready for the next one?
Yes, I am.
Do you mind being alone?
No, I don't mind being alone.
Very good. Y quiero escuchar esa D.
No, I don't mind being alone.
¿Qué significa eso, to be alone?
No me importa estar sola.
Okay, is that true? Do you mind being alone?
No, I don't mind being alone.
Okay, very good. Okay, the next one is for you at home. Do you mind lending me your book? Do you mind lending me your book? Okay, this is difficult. Let's ask Pilar what this means. What is to lend someone something?
Tomar prestado, ¿no?
O dejar prestado, eso sí. ¿Te importaría dejarme prestado tu libro? Okay, porque claro, okay, you lend me something, but I borrow from you. Okay, yo tomo prestado de ti. Okay.
Eso.
So the next one. Sorry, the next one. No, let's repeat. Okay. Do you mind lending me your book? Very good. No, I don't mind lending you my book. Repeat one more time. Very good. No, I don't mind lending you my book. Do you mind lending me your book, Pilar?
No, I don't mind lending you my book.
Very good. Okay, the next one, okay? Do you mind reading the report now?
No, I don't mind reading the report now.
Very good. No, I don't mind reading the report now, okay? The next one is for you, okay? Do you mind having vegetables for lunch? Do you mind having vegetables for lunch? Very good. No, I don't mind having vegetables for lunch. No, I don't mind having vegetables for lunch. Let's get Pilar to repeat this because this is a difficult word for her.
Yes. No, I don't mind having vegetables for lunch.
Very good. Very good pronunciation. Okay, the next one. Do you mind telling him the truth?
No, I don't mind telling him the truth.
What is to tell the truth?
Decir la verdad.
Eso es, okay? So, do you mind telling him the truth?
No, I don't mind telling him the truth.
Very, very good. Okay, the next one is for you as well, okay? Do you mind emailing him the information?
No, I don't mind emailing him the information.
Okay, and be careful because information, la palabra empieza con una vocal. Por lo tanto, ¿cómo tenemos que pronunciar la palabra la información?
Ah.
¿Cómo tenemos que decir?
The information.
Eso, no lo quería decir para no decirte la respuesta, pero muy bien, ¿ok? Cuando empieza con vocal decimos the information, ¿ok? Cuando empieza con una consonante, ¿ok? For example, report, it's the report. The report, the information. So repeat one more time. Do you mind emailing him the information?
No, I don't mind emailing him the information.
Very good. And one more thing, okay? Emailing him the information. Emailing him. En español es email, pero en inglés es email, okay? So the accent goes at the beginning. So, do you mind emailing him the information? So
Okay.
say it one more time, concentrating.
Okay. Do you mind?
No, I don't mind.
No, I don't mind emailing emailing him the information.
Perfect. This was difficult, but you got it. Thank you
Yes.
very much, Pilar.
Thank you.
And thank you at home. Remember to study, to practice, and to review everything. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Okay, welcome back. I have a question. Do you like flying or do you hate flying? Yes, to fly. Come fly with me, fly. Peter Pan and Superman can fly. Batman can't fly without help to fly. Now, some people are afraid of flying. Are you afraid of flying? Tell me on camera number 1, please. Are you afraid of flying? Do you like flying? Do you hate flying? Yes. What's the most dangerous moment of a flight? Flight. La T al final lo convierte en vuelo, no en volar. To fly es volar. Past tense, flew. Flew. Vuelo, flight. Okay, el vuelo número 3. Flight number 3, flight. What's the most dangerous moment of a flight? It's very easy. The most dangerous moment of a flight is the taxi ride, the trip from your house to the airport. Statistically, that's con diferencia, by far, the most dangerous moment of a flight. Okay. Okay, now, some people say the takeoff, other people say the landing. Which is more dangerous, the takeoff or the landing? If the plane is on the airport, it takes off and then it flies to its destination. And when it reaches its destination, it lands. All right? So, a plane takes off. And when it takes off, it goes up to a certain altitude and then flies to the destination. It flies to the destination, and when it reaches the destination, it lands. Okay? To take off and to land. First, the plane takes off. At the beginning of the flight, the plane takes off. At the conclusion of the flight, or at the end of the flight, the plane lands. And the pilots in the plane are experts taking off and landing. The passengers, no. The passengers aren't experts at taking off or at landing. And some passengers are uncomfortable or afraid. Are you afraid of flying? And people who are afraid, some people hate the takeoff and love the landing. And other people love the takeoff and hate the landing. Well, which is more dangerous? I don't know. But when a plane is taking off, it has a lot of fuel, combustible, fuel, escrito fuel. Se pronuncia few, como pocos, fuel, fuel, fuel. But when the plane is landing, it doesn't have much fuel. Oh, it has less fuel, okay? So maybe it's more dangerous to take off than to land. I don't know. But what do you prefer? Do you prefer the takeoff or the landing? Do you prefer the takeoff or the landing? When a plane lands, it's finishing the trip. When the plane takes off, it's starting the trip. When a rocket takes off, it's starting a space trip. And when the rocket lands on the moon, it's not finishing, but it's landing on the moon, to land. Aterrizar is to land, to take off, despegar, to take off. Do you prefer the takeoff or the landing? Ask me if I prefer the takeoff or the landing. Richard, do you prefer the takeoff, una sola palabra, takeoff, con doble F al final. Do you prefer the takeoff or the landing? I personally prefer the landing. Yes. I don't like the takeoff. Ask me why. Well, why don't you like the takeoff? Too much power, too much speed, too many people, too much fuel, okay, too much luggage. Yes. There's a lot of weight and the power. The plane needs full power. For me, it's more dangerous than the landing, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Now, el verbo to take off son dos palabras. Take, espacio, off. To take off. Every day in the United States, this is true, every day, 500,000 planes take off. And of course, 500,000 planes land every day. So, in the United States, there are 1 million, takeoffs and landings every day. I'm counting military aircraft, civilian aircraft, small planes, private planes, all of this. There are 1 million takeoffs and landings every day. How many accidents are there every day? Normally 0, none. So flying is very safe. There's no reason to be afraid of flying. There's no reason to be afraid of the takeoff, and there's no reason to be afraid of the landing. The takeoff and the landing are very safe. The most dangerous moment is from your house to the airport. That's a very dangerous moment in a flight. But to take off or to land isn't dangerous, statistically. Okay, sometimes there are accidents on takeoff, and sometimes there are accidents on landing. But remember, in the United States, every day, there are 1 million takeoffs and landings. And normally, there are no accidents. Flying is very safe. The takeoff is very safe. The landing is very safe. It's safe to take off. It's not dangerous to take off. And it's safe to land. It's not dangerous to land. But nevertheless, no obstante, nevertheless, I prefer to land than to take off. I feel more uncomfortable taking off than landing. Do you feel more uncomfortable taking off or landing or traveling from your house to the airport? All right? Do you feel more dangerous, traveling to the airport, taking off, or landing. Despegar is to take off. Todos los días los aviones despegan. Every day planes take off. And every day planes land, normally an equal number. Okay? Because normally we don't have accidents. To take off and to land. Y el despegue, the takeoff, y el aterrizaje, the landing. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Today we're going to talk about two interesting verbs, take off and land. But first, as always, my guest, introduction. I'm here with Esther today. Esther, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Kyle. How are you?
Great, doing great. And I'm thinking about today's 5 words of vocabulary. Do you know what they are?
No,
Have you looked ahead at the vocabulary?
no, not yet.
So it will be a surprise. The first word, verdadero. Verdad.
True.
True, yes, true. I am Spanish. True or false?
False.
False. I am Canadian. True or false?
True.
True, correct. True, true. Okay. Number 2, maravilloso.
Wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, wonderful. Is this a wonderful English class?
Yes, it is.
What is it?
It's a wonderful English class.
Yeah, I think so. It's wonderful. Great. Well, thank you. Vista.
A view.
View. Yeah, view. View. So view. Now we have that V sound, right? View. View. Vista. We have beautiful views of. I have a view of the mountains
Yes.
from my house in Madrid because I live quite high in a building. And I have views of the mountains north of Madrid. Do you have views of the mountains?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, very nice. It's a nice view. View. Okay. Finally, well, no, not finally. Number 4. ¿Qué clase de?
What kind of?
What kind of class is this, Esther?
This is an English class.
Sorry?
This is an English
And
class.
yeah, this is an English class.
Yes.
This is an English class. What kind of class is this? What kind of?
Can you say what kind of car do you drive?
Yeah, that's true. What kind of car do you drive? Ask me what kind of car I drive.
What kind of car do you drive?
I don't drive a car.
No.
I take the metro. That's true. Yeah, do you drive a car?
Yes, I do.
What kind of car do you drive?
I drive a Chevrolet.
Ah, okay. Good. And finally, esperar. Oof, esperar.
To wait.
To wait, yeah, to wait, because we have esperar. Espero que no esperes que te espere. Well, we will practice that another day.
Okay.
I hope you don't expect me to wait for
For
you.
Yes.
Another day we will practice that. But to wait in terms of I'm waiting, estoy esperando. But hope is hope is here. Hope is with the heart.
Yes.
Expect is with the head, an assessment of probability. And wait is, I'm just waiting. I'm not doing anything. I'm waiting, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are you waiting to practice our important 2 verbs?
Yes, of course.
Okay, she's waiting. She can't wait any longer. So, Esther, do you know what take off means?
Yes, is despegar.
Exactly. So you're in the airplane. To take off, right? To take off. And then the opposite, we're taking off, and then after the flight, we
Land.
land. Take off. Every day I take off. Yesterday I,
Landed.
well,
no.
okay, yesterday I took off.
I took off.
Yeah.
Yes. True.
And then at the end of the flight, every day I land. Yesterday I
landed.
landed.
Yes.
Landed. Extra syllable. Landed. Right?
Yes.
Take off, of course, is also quitar. To take off my watch. To take off my tie. Whatever. I don't have a tie. But anyway. So, do flights usually take off on time, Esther?
No. It
Now, do flights usually take off on time?
yes. They usually take off on time.
Okay. Do they sometimes take off late?
Yes, sometimes they take off late.
Ask me if flights in Canada often take off late in the winter. Ask me.
Do flights in Canada often take off late
In the winter.
in the winter?
Yes, they do. Yes. They often take off late in the winter because there's snow and there's ice and terrible weather conditions. Sometimes, right? Sometimes they take off late. Ask me if my last flight took off late.
Did your last flight take off late?
Yes, it did. My last flight took off late. Did your last flight take off on time? Yes, my last flight took off on time. Okay. How would you say ellos odian volar?
They hate to fly.
They hate to fly. Or you could say they hate flying. You can use the gerund here. They hate flying. Do you hate flying?
No, I don't hate flying.
Okay. Despegamos una hora tarde.
We took off 1 hour late.
Yeah. 1 hour late, or we could say an hour late.
Yeah.
We took off an hour late. Les encanta volar.
They love flying.
They love flying. Ask me if I love flying.
Do you love flying?
Yes, I do. I love flying. I do. I really enjoy it. Yeah. Volamos ahí hace un mes.
We flight there.
Ooh, every day I fly. Yesterday I
flew.
flew.
Flew, yes.
Again?
We flew there 1 month ago.
We flew there 1 month ago. All right. Okay. How was your last landing, Esther? Your last landing, was it smooth or was it bumpy?
No, it was smooth.
It was, sorry, it was what?
Smooth.
It was smooth. Do you like smooth landings? Of course, everybody likes smooth landings.
Yes.
Do you hate bumpy landings?
Yes, I hate bumpy landings.
Bumpy landings. Ask me if I hate bumpy landings. Kyle, do you hate bumpy landings? Yes, I hate bumpy landings. I get scared, right? Bumpy landings.
Yes.
All right. Anyhow, it's time to land this class and finish, right? So, good job, Esther.
Thank you.
And great job to you at home. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
All right. We have finished another class. One more class. Congratulations, class 170. So we have 25 classes left. And we will finish these 25 classes very quickly. So congratulations. You're doing a very good job. I'm very pleased. I'm very satisfied with your progress. I'm enjoying this class. I'm having a good time. It's fun. Okay, I love teaching. I don't hate teaching. I love teaching, and I hope you love learning. Because if I love teaching, me encanta enseñar. If I love teaching, the probability that you will love learning is greater, mayor. So, I welcome you to love learning. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.